If you ever get into those buttons, you can always just press the home button, and that will just bring you right back to the primary setting. This button over here, or knob rather, this is going to adjust your channel or frequency.
Tap for fire ground 280.
All right, so let's go over a few of these. We're going to start with Williamson repeater. This is our primary dispatch frequency, and that most of our traffic is going to occur on. It's in zone A. You will find this frequency repeated in many of the different zones.
Durham Fire.
Durham Fire is dispatched by Stratford County, and this is the frequency that they use.
TAC 3.
TAC 3, we have various TAC channels.
TAC 4 fire ground 280.
TAC 4 is most often used by the fire department on the scenes of a fire.
TAC 5 Barrington.
TAC channel for Barrington.
TAC 6 Lee.
Lee.
TAC 7 Madbury.
Madbury. And then McGregor has 2 TAC channels.
TAC 8.
McGregor TAC 8.
McGregor Ops.
And then McGregor Ops. Or Med TAC 8 and McGregor Ops. McGregor Ops can be used for training, or really whatever we want it for.
Med 4.
Med 4 is the EMS TAC channel.
Newmarket Fire.
Newmarket Fire is one of the frequencies we may use more often if we get their mutual aid, or dispatch from mutual aid to Newmarket.
Dover Fire.
Dover Fire, again, we do go to Dover Fire quite a bit. And this is where we would switch over. Newmarket's dispatch agency is just called Newmarket. So like we call fire alarm, called Newmarket.
Dover Fire.
Dover Fire is going to be headquarters.
Seacoast Fire. Barrington Repeater.
And then you will see Barrington Repeater. We're going to talk a little bit more about that. But anything that's said on Williamson Repeater can be heard on Barrington Repeater and vice versa.
Durham Fire Direct.
This is a direct frequency. We'll talk about those as well. But what that does is essentially it just bypasses the repeater.
Williamson Direct. Williamson Repeater.
And you can see we've gone right back to the beginning. We'll look at some of the zones here.
Exeter Hospital Med 2.
Zone B is primarily used for hospitals, and that's what you're going to use it for the most.
Portsmouth Hospital. Barrington WDH.
Then what you see here, WDH Med 1, that's our primary patch frequency to them.
WDH Med 5.
This is their backup, not often used.
Portsmouth Hospital Med 1.
So primary for Portsmouth to give a patch.
Exeter Hospital Med 2.
Primary for Exeter to give a patch.
Frisbee Hospital Med 1.
And the primary for Frisbee to give a patch.
Lee E.
Here's some other frequencies here.
Net 20.
The Fire 21 is one of those frequencies that is also used as a TAC channel for fire scenes. You can see scan is on, so it went through a PD channel. We're going to turn scan off so we don't hear that.
Net 29. Frisbee 1F.
And you see some other frequencies in here.
Fire. Fire. Barrington Direct.
I'm going to go up. Zone C is primarily PD frequencies. So that's where you see Durham and Lee, LP South, Stratford South. This is where Lee PD, Barrington PD get dispatched. State Police you'll see on here as well. You'll see some that are receive only. That's what the RX, PD RX is, receive only. Rochester we can receive only. Dover we can receive only. We can't speak on those frequencies, but we can hear them. See Rollinsford Fire. Now for the most part, anything that you need is going to be in bank A, B, and C. We're going to pretty much just work out of A and B. A to get dispatched and go on calls and for operations, and B for contacting hospitals. We're going to press the home button and go right to the start.